I'm Jonna Struck and I'm with Changing Places Moving. I've been a volunteer probably for about 11, 12 years now. What's interesting about Habitat for Humanity is everybody's hand, every single volunteer's hand makes a difference. It's about building a community. The greatest experience I had was this summer. I brought out my 18-year-old daughter to a build site. Till this day, we haven't stopped talking about that experience. The best part for me is my daughter has now gone off to college and she's joined an organization where she's going to be working with Habitat in Pittsburgh. So one day changed her life, one day changed our life together. It's an incredible experience, and you have to come, like I said, 5 minutes, an hour a day. It will make a difference in your life.
My name is Steve Gaskill. I've been a homeowner since August of this year, 2014. I grew up in Detroit, but primarily in Highland Park. Even as a child, I was always dreaming about, this is what I would do if I had a home. I was always thinking about that. I was living with my mom. I think I was just carrying on, making do. Wow, this is what I'm doing. So I had hope and trust that God will make a way. But how I found out about Habitat was I just happened to know about the Restore. I don't even know how I knew about the Restore. And one of the young ladies, Christina, asked me, well, have you applied for a house with Habitat? It's like, I didn't even know Habitat, what? I mean, is that something I could apply for? Would I even be eligible? It wasn't even something I realized was possible. I got really excited about the volunteering aspect. Of course, I had to learn what the whole program is about, and I'm going to be involved with whatever I end up with. I like that. That was empowering to me. So the possibility of being involved with either building a brand new house or restoring some of the houses that I started to see, Habitat was restoring, I was like, oh, this might be exciting. So that part was empowering for me. I understood it as a requirement. Sweat equity hours, 300 hours, it didn't even matter to me. I would be involved with what I'm going to get. That means I get to have to say about things. That means I get to learn what's happening, kind of can see how things are being done. So that's just how I think, I guess. Habitat is, it's a really great business decision. It's more than just a hand up. It's also a smart investment. I like that perspective too.
Your local community is what you've chosen. You choose where you're going to work, where you're going to live, and you have this innate feeling that there's something to give back to that local community. So when you see the corporation going out of their way to help out with the same type of things that the employees can believe in as well, and something that touches them very close to where they and their families may live, it really helps bring the two together. We truly believe in partnerships. We see the synergy that can come from those partnerships. When we can partner with Habitat, it really helps bring everything together. You've got the very wide reach. It allows us then to go out and, across the nation in our local communities and allow our employees to do the things they very much enjoy doing, and they can see a difference right away. We appreciate the fact that Habitat is so widespread across the nation. I think, as you know, we did lend a fairly generous $1 million donation this year on the international cause. And what that allows us to do is we've got many, many locations across the nation, from Arizona, Mississippi to Tennessee, and right here in Oakland County, Michigan. And we use that to help bring people together and help bring our teams together in the sense of community. They're welcome and they're able and they want to work in those various communities where they live and work each time. So it really helps bring the corporate and the local spirit together.
Poverty resides right here in our own community. When you have a safe and decent roof over your head, you cannot know the depths of despair felt by families who don't know where they'll sleep at night. It is our mission to put God's love into action by building a world where everyone has a safe, decent, affordable place to call home. In Oakland County, one of the wealthiest communities in America, nearly 10% of the population lives in poverty. There is such a huge disparity between the haves and the have-nots. It takes a community to build a community. Neighbors working together, all of us.
Once again, it's all about the people. It's all about the movement and
Inspire us and make us worthy and joyful, Lord, of serving with our fellow men and women and children. Help us together to be your light of love and hope and peace, to lift up the world, to lift up all humankind, so that we can truly be a community, a congregation of people who believe that we can make a real difference, who believe in the hope for a better world, where all have what they need, where all share what they've been given by you, and where none go without the basics and the goodness of life. Everyone deserves a decent place to live. Especially through Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County, help us fulfill this mission by sharing a hand up, not just a hand out, so that everyone has a place to call home, and everyone can be part of the answer to this, our prayer. Remind us that we are all in need of your grace and your love, and that we all have gifts to give and to share as we build homes and communities of hope better together. Lord, this is our prayer, and together we say, Amen.